Customer is looking to get an estimate to have their front walkway and front step replaced. So we've got 78 linear feet of walkway that goes up to the step here. And we are going to bid this as 4 feet wide, and we're going to be 6 inches further over to the left. So let me say it this way. Right now we're snugged up next to the hedge. The hedge is right there. We're going to move it over 6 inches. We're going to move it over 6 inches to the right, and we're going to make this 4 feet wide. And so these are currently 3 feet wide. We're going to use Fond du Lac as the riser. We're going to use Tupelo as the treads. So Tupelo does not come in tread stock, so we are going to use like the 2x3s as the front faces of these as the treads. All right, and it's kind of got a curve going up to it. So because of the lay of the land and how we're going to be scooting over to the right, we're going to have to kind of reconfigure the actual layout of this, because the grade kind of goes uphill this way. So as we get into here, we might have to adjust the soil a little bit on the sides. We're also going to, so right now I think that there are like 10 risers. We're going to probably make this more like 12 risers, something like that. Maybe even 13. These are really steep currently, and they're real awkward. So I'd like to actually get these risers down to a more manageable height, because some of these are over 8 inches. So if we can get it down to more like 6.5 to 7, that would be ideal. So I'm actually going to bid this as 13 risers, adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are currently 10 total risers here. Yeah, so I'm going to bid 3 extra risers in here to dissipate it, but just know that it might be a fourth, an additional one, whatever makes the most amount of sense. So, yeah, this one I'm on is really steep. So then up here at the top step, I'm going to bid this separately. I'm going to bid this so that way we're kind of reconfiguring this. Instead of having the landing down here and a step and then a step into a house, we're actually going to put the landing at the top like steps should. We're going to make this a 3.5 foot deep landing that comes out, and we're actually going to raise it to the height of this threshold, or of this thing right here. So there's this little thing right here. We're going to cover this up. It's only we shouldn't have any problem with that for the heights that we have. It's like 6-ish inches, so adding the 1.5 inches will make it a 7.5 inch step. So shouldn't have any issues with that. It's 8 feet wide at the front. The door opening is 5 feet wide. We are using Tupelo again, and this is patterned. All right, so they don't have tread stock, so we have to use pattern for it. You'll also notice that the steps here that are coming in, these steps are the walkway steps are not going to be centered on the door. They currently really aren't centered on the door, but they are certainly going to be off, so we're going to flare it out to the side over on the left-hand side here. All right, Fond du Lac riser, yeah. All right, and we're going to bid also to put lights under the caps, so we'll give them a price per anchor iron referral, John Meyer referral.